The African Continental Free Trade Area is widely seen as a crucial driver for economic growth, industrialization, and sustainable development in Africa. The AU aspires to accelerate the Free Trade Zone Agreement implementation, as well as to find a mechanism to overcome obstacles such as customs tariffs and borders opening, given the current modest figures of African trade exchanges. AFCFTA's plan is to boost intra-African trade by 60% by the year 2034 through eliminating almost all tariffs, creating an economic bloc of 1.3 billion people with a combined GDP of $3.4 trillion.
On the economic level, who is the investor who will immerse himself in the Sahara or in the Sahel region, given the current crisis? Therefore, integration must be strengthened at the political level first, so that mechanisms are created to help investors move to these areas.
African countries currently trade only about 15% of their goods and services with each other, in comparison with more than 65% with European countries. The full implementation of African Continental Free Trade Area would grant a major opportunity for African countries to bring 30 million people out of extreme poverty and to raise the incomes of 68 million others who live on less than $5.50 per day. It would also help usher in the kinds of deep reforms necessary to enhance long-term growth in African countries.
When we talk logistics, it is also at the heart of African concerns. When we talk about this matter, there is the issue of borders that must be taken into account, and for this I am positive when it comes to the characteristic of the economic corridor that lies in the project of the Trans-Saharan Road.
Algeria's integration vision in Africa, reflected through its national infrastructure and its sustained support to all initiatives in this direction. Algeria recalled that its action for the strengthening of economic corridors in the region is a part of the common effort to achieve the aspirations of the peoples as to this agreement. The African Continental Free Trade Agreement, billed as the biggest free trade accord in the world in terms of population, would be a huge step forward for Africa, demonstrating to the world that it is emerging as a leader on the global trade agenda.